Welcome to a yoga practice for toning and sculpting your legs. This is the perfect 20-minute practice for all levels. We will really target the glutes, quadriceps, and hamstrings in a series of both stretching and strengthening exercises. Take breaks when needed and make modifications such as bending or coming to your knees. I'm so thankful that you are here today. Let's start today's practice in a child's pose position. So coming down to your mat, bringing your hips over your heels and reaching your hands towards the top of the mat. Feeling that nice stretch through the lower back, letting your belly rise and fall with your breath, and feeling the stretch through your shoulders as you rest your forehead on the mat. Inhaling as you roll through one vertebrae at a time, resting your hips on the mat and press the upper body up as you come into a cobra. Roll back, exhale, child's pose. Breathing here. Inhale, release into a cobra, shoulders down, neck is long. Exhale as you press the mat away, hips come back over heels. Exhale, breathe. Good. Rolling through once again, cobra. Nice high chest, inhale. Exhale, release, press mat away, finding child's once again. Good. Rolling through, release down, press mat away, cobra, and release down. Rolling through this time, finding a table, tucking toes, lifting hips, downward facing dog. In this downward dog, go ahead and bend one knee, bending the other, feeling a nice stretch through the back of the legs, stretching the shoulders, and roll through vertebrae by vertebrae, plank posture. Holding here, breathing, pressing the mat away, lower knees, finding tabletop. Balancing table, right arm forward, left leg back, keeping hips nice and closed, elbow to knee. Release, elbow to knee. Release 2 more times. Exhale, inhale, reach. Last time. Inhale, reach. Good. Placing right hand down, bending the knee. We're going to come into our hip circles here for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good. Raising and lowering that thigh for 8 and 7. Working the glutes. 6, 5. Keeping the shoulders nice and even. 4, 3, 2, 1. Option to extend the leg now as you lift it. We're going to lower and raise here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Closing the hips up, donkey kicks, knee to chest, and kick up high for 8 and 7. Good. 6. Inhale and exhale. 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Pulse it out for 8, 7. Bring that heel up to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it down. Extend through, finding that plank on the side here. So a modified plank, reaching the hand up and over the head, giving yourself a nice side stretch as you breathe. Good. Opening up the arm once again. Both hands come down. Chaturanga push-up, pressing the mat away from you, and then coming to modified plank on the other side, reaching the arm up. Both hands come down. Chaturanga push-up. Good. Now continue like this or find a full side plank. Excellent. Bringing both hands down, full chaturanga push-up, and coming to the other side, reaching right arm up, full side, both hands down. Chaturanga push-up. 2 more sets here. Reaching left arm up, reaching, both hands down, chaturanga push-up, and side plank, right arm up, reaching tall, Both hands down and push up here. Good. Bend the knees here and let your hips come over the ankles, finding your child's pose. Breathing nice and deep. Inhale and exhale. Feeling a nice stretch. And then when you're ready, go ahead and roll back up into all fours. Reaching balancing table, other side. Elbow to knee here. Bring it in. Exhale. And inhale, reach. And 3. Reach. 2. Reach. Last one. Bringing in and out. Good. Left hand comes down to the mat. 4 hip circles here, nice and big. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Thigh out to the side. Coming into a fire hydrant here for 8. Open. 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Option to extend leg for 4. Reach. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Donkey kicks here. Bringing knee in for 8. Reach it high. 7, 6. Good. 5, 4. Exhale and inhale. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keeping the leg high, pulsing here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming into that modified side plank on the other side, stretching the right leg, reaching with the right arm. Big stretch, both hands come down, chaturanga push-up. Good, and then opening to the other side, modified side plank. Inhale, both hands come down, chaturanga push-up. Keep going with this, or this time moving into a full side plank, lifting bottom knee. Good, and both hands come down, chaturanga push-up. And reaching left arm high. Good. Both hands come down and push up. Inhale and exhale. Reaching right arm, full side plank. Good. Both hands come down. Option to put your knees down here for your push-up. Good. Left arm, reach it tall, stretch. Both hands come down. Good, and child's pose. Inhale and exhale here. Breathing, letting your heart rate come down. Letting those hips rest on your heels. And begin to come up into your table. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Stepping feet forward to a forward fold, root to rise. Inhale, reaching tall, and thumbs to heart. Inhale, reach, swan dive down. Bring hands to shins, half lift, and lower down. Hands to mat, walking back 1 foot and the next. Lowering knees, chin, chest, chaturanga. Cobra, release, tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe here nice and deep. Inhale and exhale. Good. Walking feet towards hands, root to rise. Inhale, reach, and thumbs to heart center. Inhale, reach, swan dive down. Place hands to shins, half lift, and lower down. Hands to mat, walking back 1 foot and the next. Lowering caterpillar or chaturanga. Cobra to upward facing dog. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Right leg nice and high in a 3-legged dog. Good. Feel the stretch. Bring foot between hands. High lunge here. Good. Bringing the thumbs to heart center and coming into your twist. So bringing left elbow to the outside of the right knee. And Spider-Man crawl here to the back of the mat, finding high lunge and twist in the opposite direction here. So going through this a few times. Coming out of your twist Spider-Man crawl to the front of the mat, lunge, coming up and twist, breathe. Good, coming out of the twist, crawl to the back of the mat, keeping those knees nice and bent, high lunge and twist. Looking over that back shoulder if you can, coming out of the twist, once again, coming to the front of the mat. Extending that top arm here, we're coming to our next exercise. We're reaching the hand to the back knee, so transfer weight and reach. Touch and 7, touch and 6, touch and 5. Keep breathing. 4, reach it tall. 3, 2, and last one, reach up. Good. Coming out of the twist, find your high lunge. Both arms reach for the sky. Lunge squats here for 8, 7, back knee touches the mat. 6, shoulders down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Reach tall and coming forward, find your warrior 3. Good. So letting those hips internally rotate and bringing the hands down to the mat. We're going to do our knee to knee squats here. So knee touches and release. Knees touch and release. Good. 6 more. Bring the knees together and release. 5. Good. Keep breathing here. Belly button to spine for 4 and 3. Good. 2. Last one here. Bring it in and release. Good. Bringing that back leg down to the mat, toes facing upper corner. Reach tall. Extend the front leg, making sure hips are nice and square, and diving forward into a pyramid pose. Option to use blocks here. Place your hands on your shins or keep them behind your back, whatever you'd like. Feeling that stretch through the hamstring. Inhale and exhale. Breathing nice and deep. Coming out of this into a high lunge. Reach it tall. And release down to the mat. Bring back foot to meet front. Go ahead and walk out this forward fold for a moment as you breathe. Root to rise. Inhale, reaching tall, thumbs to heart center. Inhale, reach and swan dive forward. Hands to shins, half lift and lower down. Hands to mat, walking back one foot, the next. Chaturanga or caterpillar, cobra or upward facing dog. Tuck toes, lift hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. Left leg, three-legged dog. Good. Feel that nice stretch. And then bring the foot between the hands. Finding your high lunge. Reaching nice and tall. Once again, we're going to go through that twisted high lunge here on the other side, looking over back shoulder. Good. Placing hands to mat. Spider-Man crawl to the back of the mat. Coming up, high lunge and twist. So repeating this 3 more times. Coming out of your twist, Spider-Man crawl to the front. Come up high and twist. Keep breathing. Good. Coming out of your twist, walk to the back of the mat and twist, high lunge. Excellent. Coming up, walk it to the front, raise up and twist. Really trying to extend through the back leg here, shoulders pressed down. Coming up, reach it tall. Good. Lunge squats for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, touch that back knee if possible, and 1. Good. Coming forward, finding warrior 3. Once again, hips are closed. And when you're ready, placing the hands down onto the mat, we're going to find that knee to knee squat for 8 and press. 7, press. 6, belly button to spine. 5, keep going. Good, knee to knee and press out. Knee to knee, press. Knee to knee, press. Last one, and press. Good. Finding your warrior one. Back toes facing upper corner, reach it tall. Square off hips. Extend front leg. Diving forward, option to use blocks or books. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale here. Slowly come out of your pyramid posture. Good. Reaching tall in warrior one once again. And coming forward to the front of the mat, we're going to turn to face the length of the mat, finding a wide-legged stance. Hands come to hips, hinging at the hips, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Now in this forward fold, let your head hang heavy. Slowly move from side to side, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. Breathe. Good. Giving yourself a nice stretch here in your wide-legged forward fold. Come to a half lift here, and then walking back up to the front of the mat. Inhale, reaching tall, bringing thumbs to heart center, and inhale once again. Swan dive forward, bringing hands to shins, half lift, and lower down. Hands to mat, walking back one foot and the next. Lower chaturanga caterpillar, cobra upward facing dog, tuck toes, lift hips. Downward facing dog, right leg lifts high. Good, and bringing foot all the way to the front of the mat in our pigeon pose. Sitting nice and tall, option to use a blanket underneath your hip if you need to, and moving forward into a reclined pigeon. Inhale and exhale here, breathing nice and deep as you lengthen into this posture, feeling that stretch on the right hip. Inhale and exhale, slowly press the mat away, and bending that back knee, release up into flying swan. Hips are high as you stretch, and lower back down. Tuck toes of left foot, raise back up, three-legged dog. Good, and lower into a downward facing dog. Opposite leg reaches tall, and come immediately into your pigeon on the other side. Once again, option to use a blanket underneath that left hip to offer more support. If not, inhale and exhale into reclining pigeon. Breathing nice and deep here. Inhale as you feel the left hip begin to open. Good, stretching and breathing. Excellent. Go ahead and place your hands by your chest, pressing back, release that back knee, and reaching up into a flying swan on the other side. Lower down, tucking toes of right leg, reach three-legged dog, left leg nice and high. Good, and lower down through a downward facing dog to a table, and then coming to one hip, we're going to bring our back to the mat, finding our bridge posture. So pressing in through the feet, reaching underneath your hips. Hips are high. Inhale and exhale here. Good. Coming into pulses, right leg extends for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release, raise and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Go ahead and lower. Rest for just a moment and come into your windshield wipers from side to side, moving those hips. Releasing here. And come into bridge once again. Opposite leg raises and pulse for 8, 7, raise and lower 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and raise and lower leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, keep the hips high, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, releasing that leg down and lowering the hips to the mat. Coming into our supine twist. We're going to raise our hips slightly, release one hip to the ground, looking in the opposite direction, feeling a nice twist through the spine here, pressing both shoulders into the mat. Inhale and exhale here. Good, feeling that nice twist. Coming out slowly and letting the legs fall from side to side before you come onto the other side, supine twist in the opposite direction. Once again, pressing shoulders into mat. Releasing the hips. Coming back up for just a moment before we come into our final posture, our Shavasana. Releasing our legs to the side, letting our thighs open. Releasing our stomach. Opening the chest and pressing both shoulders into the mat. Palms facing the sky. Chin is parallel. Releasing the lines around your forehead, eyes, and mouth. Inhale and exhale here in Shavasana. Releasing your body to the mat and breathe. Slowly start to rotate your wrists and your ankles, telling yourself it's time to get up. Rolling over onto one side and then coming up to a seated posture, sitting tall, resting your hands on your thighs. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Dr. Seuss. Thanks for joining me today. If you would like more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up or comment down below. Thanks.